Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer is set to hit theaters this year.
We shot it at the end because we knew that we would have to learn how to do all this stuff before we got to that.
This guy is master filmmaker and delivers blockbuster hits every few years. His films are on par with some of the biggest classics in cinema, like those from Spielberg and Kubrick. Now he's got a new project in the works, and it's a bit different from his usual style. He's taking on a biopic about a famous physicist known for developing the atomic bomb. It's a change of pace for him, but we are excited to see what he does with this new project. We have got all the details on what we know about the film so far, including the cast and what the plot might entail. So subscribe to the Cine Wizard and let us get started.
When we arrived there, we felt ready to do that.
Nolan has been catching our attention since the indie hit Memento over 2 decades ago. He's known for his films every couple of years and his confusing movie endings. He has tackled various subjects throughout his career, and his most recent film Tenet dealt with the complex issue of time travel in 2020. Now it's time to see what he has in store for us next. While it's not the first film, the director has explored real-life events in his films.
Our imaginings horrify us.
Oppenheimer is his first straight biopic. The upcoming film covers the life of J. Robert Oppenheimer, a physicist who developed the original atomic bomb.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
This weapon was used to bring destruction to Hiroshima and Nagasaki during World War II. It's one of the most famous and devastating moments in human history. Even if you don't know the name, you will know the event for which he was responsible. Many of the details of the film have been kept under wraps, but we do know that it's a highly anticipated project.
They won't fear it.
Fans are excited to see what the director has in store for us with this new film. We will have to wait and see what aspects of Oppenheimer's life and work the film will cover. But one thing is for sure, with Christopher at the helm, it's bound to be a fascinating and thought-provoking film. So let's talk about its plot.
Till they understand it.
This upcoming biographical drama is based on the book American Prometheus by Kai Bird and Martin J. Sharon. This Pulitzer Prize-winning book is being brought to life in an IMAX short epic thriller. It will take the audience to a pulse-pounding journey through the paradoxical life of this enigmatic man.
Then they won't understand it.
The book is widely regarded as one of the most definitive biographies on the life of this scientist, a theoretical physicist and the wartime head of the Los Alamos laboratory. Oppenheimer is credited as one of the fathers of the atomic bomb due to his role in the Manhattan Project. It was the World War II venture that developed the first nuclear weapons. However, history has painted him as a tragic figure, haunted until his death by the destruction his work had caused.
Until they've used it.
After the war, he served as the chairman of the U.S. Atomic Energy Commission, where he worked to slow the developing nuclear arms race with the Soviet Union. He later opposed the development of the hydrogen bomb. However, in 1954, Oppenheimer's affiliation with multiple groups led to him being branded a communist. He was relieved of service from the federal government and spent the rest of his life as a teacher and theoretical physicist during his exile.
Theory will take you only so far.
Despite receiving 3 Nobel Prize nominations in physics from 1946 to 1967, he never won one before his death in 1967. The film will delve into the life of this complex figure, exploring his triumphs and tragedies. With the director's reputation for producing thought-provoking films and a star-studded cast, we can't wait to see how this project will unfold, so keep an eye out for this one. In this biographical drama, Cillian Murphy, whom you may know as Thomas Shelby, will play the role of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the titular character of this story. Emily Blunt has been casted as Katherine Oppenheimer, who was not only Oppenheimer's wife, but also an activist and scientist with ties to communist ideology. Matt Damon will play Lieutenant General Leslie Groves, who served as the military director of the Manhattan Project and oversaw the construction of the Pentagon. Robert Downey Jr. will play Louis Strauss, who was Robert's opponent in the debate about the development of the hydrogen bomb. Other notable cast members include Rami Malek, Florence Pugh, Benny Safdie, Josh Hartnett, Dane DeHaan, Eldon Ehrenreich, and Gary Oldman. The film boasts a massive ensemble with many talented actors playing various historical figures such as Vannevar Bush, Richard Feynman, Harry S. Truman,
I don't know if we can be trusted.
and Klaus Futz, among others. First off, Nolan not only directed the film, but he also wrote the screenplay. But that's not all. He has also brought back some of his previous collaborators to work on this project. Academy Award winner Ludwig Göransson, who worked on the score for Nolan's recent film Tenet, will compose this film's score. The cinematographer for Interstellar and Dunkirk, Hoyte van Hoytema, is also on board as the film's DP. With his expertise, we can anticipate some visually stunning shots in it.
With such a weapon.
Finally, the director has brought back famous editor Jennifer Lame, who worked on critically acclaimed films like Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and Manchester by the Sea. With her expertise, we can expect seamless and impactful editing in this upcoming biopic. So with this amazing team behind the scenes, this film has some pretty high chances to become the next blockbuster. The first teaser trailer was released exclusively in theaters ahead of Jordan Peele's Nope. Later, the same teaser was released online on 28 July 2022. On the other hand, the full trailer was released exclusively in theaters ahead of IMAX showings of Avatar: The Way of Water. A different version of the official trailer was also released online on 18th December 2022. The trailer, narrated by Cillian Murphy, gives a glimpse of a more emotional and human side of the film about the creation of the first nuclear bomb.
I wanted to do it in a way that I was excited about.
Which may be surprising to some viewers. The trailer is also accompanied by Ludwig's score, creating an intriguing and captivating experience. Pre-production began in January 2022, and a casting call was held in New Mexico for local residents, military personnel, and scientists. Another casting call was held in February. Filming started in late February, with Hoyte as the cinematographer. The film was shot using a combination of IMAX.
It's enormous. It's extraordinary to set eyes upon.
And 65mm large format film. In April, filming took place at the Institute of Advanced Study in Princeton. This movie is the first to shoot sections in IMAX black and white analog photography. The production team used real explosives to recreate the Trinity nuclear test, foregoing the use of computer-generated graphics. In May 2022, after 4 months of filming, the team wrapped up the shoot. Actor Gary Oldman revealed that he only shot for 1 day in May for one scene, a page and a half. Filming also took place in California, primarily around the campus at the University of California, Berkeley. So there you have it. A brief look at the production process of this movie. It's interesting to see the lengths that the production team went to in order to make the film as authentic as possible. We can't wait to see the final product and see how it all comes together on the big screen.
So you just can't recreate the elements like we had to deal with there.
The movie marks the 6th collaboration between Nolan and Cillian Murphy, and it's also the first time the Murphy plays the lead role. According to the lead star, he did a lot of research to prepare for his role. The casting process for this film was so secretive that some actors didn't know what role they would play until they signed on. It's also worth noting that Robert Downey Jr., Matt Damon, and Emily Blunt all took pay cuts to work on the film. They earned $4 million each instead of their usual $10 to $20 million salary. This is quite impressive and shows their dedication to the project.
And Neil and I just looked at each other and just sat back. We just started laughing. I was just like, we were recording in my hotel room that night and just collapsed.
It's exciting to see how all of these talented actors will bring their characters to life on screen. Universal Studios recently announced that they will be distributing this film. The film will be released exclusively in theaters on 21st July 2023. It will be available in various formats, including standard digital cinema projection, IMAX, 70mm, and 35mm. It will be competing upcoming movie Barbie at the box office. So how much are you excited for this movie? If you like Nolan's work, then drop your favorite movie of him in the comments section. If you like this video, then be sure to like and subscribe to the Cine Wizard.